Hey everyone, my name's Arsha94 and welcome back to Robot Wars Extreme Destruction. We are back inside the robot builder today because we want to be adding some weaponry on to TRAXEL. And we did get a comment in the last video from Nukeshot that basically said to try using some of the flippers that we've unlocked to see if that gives us a bit of an advantage along with adding on some spikes. So let's see the difference between the small flipper and the steel flipper. I think, to be fair, the steel flipper seems to sit a little bit lower to the ground. Let's add that on. And we're also going to add on some spikes to go alongside. We can actually do spikes above, which is interesting, but I think just a solid spike. Now, maybe we add the spikes on the side like that. Let's just try that, because we want to be able to flip things over as well. And what we're also going to be doing is testing out a scoop to see if that has any, if that would work as well. Oh, okay. Now, interestingly, can I self-right with this flipper? It doesn't actually look like we can self-right, which is interesting. Equally, though, when we are flipped over, we can still operate, but the flipper doesn't really do all that much for us. So maybe we are going to need to have a secondary weapon on this side, or even maybe the scoop on this side, see if that works. But the interesting thing then is, if we get flipped over, does the low scoop still function? Can we still operate the bot? That would be interesting to find out. So let's see if we can do that. Let's add a low scoop on the back. High scoops won't work for what we want to do. Oh, can we replicate that test? All right, so can we get ourselves... Now, interestingly, we've added a little bit more weight on, and I think it's actually better to control like this. Oh, and I do like the fact that we can get up and underneath. Oh, we've somehow lost an entire track there, which is incredible. The flipper's gone. I guess we can still test out. Just got to get ourselves flipped over somehow. Spikes are good as well, so that's worked. Oh, we can. We can still operate ourselves with the scoop the wrong way round, but it doesn't actually do a fat lot for us if we get stuck like that. And I can't do anything to get ourselves off that either. Okay. So maybe we don't have the scoop then, because I thought that would come in clutch, and I don't think it's going to work the way that we think it's going to work. I don't think there's anything else really that I want to add, unless we add a cutting disc. But again, is that going to work the other way around? Or do we fully go ahead with Nuclear's advice and we install just a triple spike at the back? That could work, actually. Let's do that. Flipper at the front and spikes at the back. We're going to get straight then into the episode now. Stage number 6. And let's continue on and see if we can win anything more in this episode today. I do kind of want to see what production destruction is. All weapons except electrical, torch cutter, and flamethrowers can be used in this tournament. There are no robot cost entry restrictions. There are 5 rounds. Let's enter then production destruction. So as we get going then in this video, if you like what you see, you want to see more Robot Wars, then hit the like button down below. Don't forget that you can of course subscribe for more content that is just like this. All right, let's see where we are. Is it a new map? Oh my god. It's a full robot facility? It's a car facility? I like this arena. TRAXEL 101 is who we have. Now, I've never got to stage 6 in any part of my life playing this game, so this is a whole new arena for me. And I like it. We are away. That appears to be the pit there. We want to avoid that if we can. Is it a pit? Oh, it... What? Oh. Where? What? That's... It's a pit, but it's not a pit. So where is the pit? Is there a... Oh, God. Oh, God. Not good. Very not good. So... I'm so confused. That's not the pit. That's just... a part that you chuck robots into and they get spat back out again. But they seem unharmed. I don't actually know what it's for. To be fair, we turn off the Jonathan Pierce commentary as well, so we don't actually know what that is for, but it looks to be somewhat well, not completely safe, but I don't know what you're for. The flipper though having some effect. We're still able to do damage, and we have the spikes on both sides as well now, so that will help in just damage over time. It would be good if we could send another bot into that vat of whatever it is in there, chemicals or whatever that is. Surely we have to be seen as a contender at least. Now there's cars being put down there. That might be an out of the arena kind of gig. T-Rex, I don't know how you managed to stay standing. It is. It's an out of play. Okay. So 101 is active. T-Rex went out of play. Now we move on to the next round. We've got another 4 rounds to beat if you want to see the trophy in this episode today. 101 is who we have. It's a one-on-one. We have no doubt got more than enough power. I think as well, if you look at how the spikes are positioned on the chassis, I have some concern as to whether or not we will be able to run both ways. Definitely have plenty of power though. Guns come out to play, and 101 does have the experience to avoid that vat. But it is going to get sent back in there. Gets picked back out. That's such a cool mechanic, but I don't know what you're for. It's going to come out and it's going to stay frozen, I think. No, 101's immediately back out again. Is it covered in oil now, is it? Is that oil it's got? So really then, the play is to get them onto that assembly line. It feels like, anyway. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What has happened? There's barrels everywhere. I don't know where 101 is. 101's back in the pit, it looks like. I'm assuming that multiple goes in that pit. I think it's slowing. Is it corroding the motors? Is that what it's doing? It's corroding the bot. 101 is not anywhere near as quick as what it used to be. And we are able to flip 101. The weaponry is still firing as expected. But look how slow 101 is now. 101 nearly into that vat for a third time this bout. And surely, if you are a betting individual, you are betting on TRAXEL to do the necessary here. Now, can we stick anything else into that vat? Do barrels get collected as well? It doesn't appear to. It's only robots. But can we chuck 101 in for a third time? Refbot's given a yellow card, but it seems to be stuck now. 101 now into those car doors. Big flip there by TRAXEL. Huge flip. And if we can position 101 so it's heading onto the conveyor belt of destiny, then we will do that. 101 might be wanting to throw in the towel. And there it is. 101 out of play. A few more rounds then to go. Next up is a head-to-head against Major Damage. And I think having the flipper for this bot is going to be very good for us. Activate, and we are away. Now I can't see where I'm going. But Major Damage did find its way into that vat. Is it going to find its way around? It does. Yeah, it's definitely covered itself with oil. Is what it's done there. You can see it's got a little bit darker in color. It's still come out fighting though. But we definitely don't want to head in there ourselves. I don't know how tracks are going to even react. If they're going to be more slippy, less slippy, kill a lot's out. Yellow card to kill a lot. Ref bots are not helping matters either. Ref bot very nearly went into the vat itself. Kill a lot's back out again. And surely that's going to be a red card now. Surely. Major Damage has been impaled, has it? Might have just about escaped, but in there with Matilda now. Lots of spinning. And I don't actually know, we're not actually doing that much in the way of damage to Major Damage at this juncture. Oh, we nearly went on ourselves there. We could do with it going in there for a second dunk. We definitely don't want... We are stuck. And yes, it would be good if we could find a way of turning a little bit less aggressively. Maybe we'll address that in the next episode. If we don't get the win here, I will be very surprised. Because surely, all of the aggression, everything is being done by TRAXEL here, in my opinion. I am biased, of course. 10 seconds to go. Surely it has to be a win for TRAXEL. Surely. How did he win? I'm not having that. I'm not having that. That is silly. Not having that at all. Okay, well, it's a new arena. I do like this of it. I don't know how it is as an arena though. So what should we do instead then? I mean, we could try it again. Let's try the Subway Savagery again. All right then. First round melee. Shark Bite and Dexterous is who we have today. Now, can we negate the bite of Shark Bite with our flipper? If ever there's a bot that we want to flip over quickly, it's Shark Bite. Equally... Come on. Flip over. I would have liked a bigger flipper to be unlocked at this stage. I'm not going to lie to you. Shark Bite would be the easier second round to have, I think. Although it would be somewhat fairly quick picky. Oh my god, and there goes our flipper. There goes the flipper, and now I was going to say we were in trouble. We're not anymore because Shark Bite has just been flipped over. Refbot's coming in for the count. And that is going to be us safely into round number 2. All of our points have to go into weapon 1. And so we will move on. The next round against Dexterous. I think what we lose with having the flipper here. Oh, we get Dexterous, Fire Drill, and Fast on 3. What we lose with the flipper here is the ability to just ram bots, I think. And maybe we should have the spikes that are angled a little bit more straight, possibly. But we are able to get through. Holy moly. Now, if Firestorm can't flip over, is that an elimination? That would be pretty great if we got Firestorm 3 out somewhere early on. It is done. Firestorm 3 is done. And that is a very quick exit for the veteran there. We've got Sergeant Bash and his son. Sergeant Bash not attacking. I mean, if we can get Bash into... Is Bash going to go for a nice holiday? Is Bash going to go for a holiday? Surely not. It's gone. Bash has gone. And we very nearly took out the son of Sergeant Bash there. It has to be the son, because look at it. The resemblance is uncanny. Oh, we very nearly went ourselves there. That just leaves us and Dexterous. We are safe playing by the train. But if we can get Dexterous out here, that would be great. All this arena now is ours to play with without consequence. And yes, it is looking like we might be heading into stage 3. I do not want to count our chickens though, or indeed kick them. There goes nearly Dexterous. That would have been a win for stage 3 there as well. Oh, I did not think. Well, okay, so we can run both ways. We are safely able to run both ways. Hopefully the refbot does not count us out. Okay, we've lost the spikes. That just means we're just going to have pure pushing power to see us through. Where is Dexterous? Has he gone down? He has gone down, and as long as the tram comes, there's the win. And we are safely through to the next round. Who are we going to get in this round? All right, it's Porcupine and Celebration. So the winner of this must go on to the head-to-head then, I think. It'd be great if we could get Porcupine flipped over quickly. I mean, we just absolutely launched Porcupine there. Porcupine, I think, is using these smaller tracks compared to what we have. Celebration would be good to get flipped over as well. There's no self-righting mechanism on that bot. So maybe Porcupine can run both ways. I don't remember if it can or can't. Celebration definitely can't run both ways. It would be good to get Celebration flipped over in the way of Bash there. Oh, who's lost something? Has anyone lost something there? Is it just armor? I think it might just be armor. Celebration might be headed for an exit. Come on. Come on. It stopped. There it goes. And that leaves us with Porcupine then for the next round. We can smell the trophy. We can taste the trophy. It's another Annihilator. Interesting. Joust and Juggernaut joins us and Porcupine. We could do with getting a very early exit. Or one of the other bots, not for us, obviously. Now, the spikes then actually did cause us a little bit of a problem with our flipper up. Porcupine might be heading for an exit. Joust, I love Joust. I love Joust, but it's going to have to go. Juggernaut has to go as well. And we're actually half worried about Juggernaut because that has got that crushing arm. We do want to send a bot down into the exit bit quickly. Where is Porcupine? I think Porcupine must be able to run both ways, unless the bump on the top of it stops it from doing that. We've lost, someone's lost a spike. Joust is still there. Porcupine, I think, might have gone. Joust is jousting no more. And onto the tracks it goes. That just leaves us and Juggernaut, I think. We can just get Juggernaut out safely enough. We might have this trophy won. I have a nasty feeling, though, the next tram that's going to come in is going to stop. Juggernaut's on our back. And Killalot now has Juggernaut. Don't know where they're going. Killalot's out again for us now. Just got to get out of the way quickly. Where is Juggernaut? Juggernaut is there. Killalot's back out a second time. And we are able to actually push about Killalot, which is interesting. Refbot, where are you? Where is the Refbot for this shenanigans? There must not be a Refbot anymore then. So we just got to maneuver Juggernaut over to... Oh, there is a Refbot. He's just not doing anything. We just need to negotiate Juggernaut 10 seconds left. Surely this has to be our win. This has to be us now. Surely. There's no way that Juggernaut's won this. There is no way. Thank you. Justice has been restored. And there it is, look. Arguably, should we have won that? Let's not question it too much. But there it is. The Subway Savagery Trophy is ours. And we can now look maybe at what we have remaining. I think we're going to have to be the end of the episode. But I think we can look at what we have remaining. We've got 10,000 Foot Terror, Runway Riot, and Production Destruction. All right, so let's try then one more attempt then as a tournament. Let's go with 10,000 Foot Terror. Let's finish out the episode, hopefully with one more win of a trophy. That then leaves us with the one in the automotive car bit and the one that's overseas. So we've got Traxel, Corbinator, Diotor, and Electra in this matchup. Let's see if we can get a good win early on. Now, Diotor's been a big problem for us in the past. We have got Electra as well in here, another flipper. In fact, it's actually Flipper City, is what it is. Electra's got a flipper, we've got a flipper, Diotor's got a flipper. Electra might have just gone though. Let's stay well away from the pit. Dead Metal just pushed us in. And I am very not happy with that. Very not happy with that. Maybe then that's a sign then to end the episode at this particular stage. So next episode then we might review having the flipper and maybe the spikes. Maybe we'll angle them in a little bit more so they're central. But it's something I'm going to end this episode right about here. Thanks to all of you who have watched this. If you like what you saw, hit the like button down below. Don't forget you can of course subscribe for more content than just like this. And I will see you next time.